Hey Macians, it's Monday, December 13th, and welcome to the third video podcast we're doing. Today we're going to do some exciting stuff, and first I gotta just go outside a second and grab something for the video cast later today, so let's see here. Oh. Whew. It's kind of balmy out today, eh? Anyways, for today, I just quick gotta grab something for later in the video cast. I'll be needing one of my little GPS suction cups, and I should be shoveling the driveway as well too, but I'll get the video cast done first. But today we're going to be talking about how to properly clean your Mac's, either your iMac or your MacBook's LCD screens or LED screens, and also if your Apple TV is hooked up to one of your TVs. One of the best ways that I've found over the years to properly clean the TVs without buying any too expensive products. So we'll get started right away. But in the meantime, also talk about how you can use one of these things to really clean your iMac. So stay tuned. So hello everyone. Today I was going to talk about a question that I hear come up often is with Macs and iPads and MacBooks, that a lot of the majority of the products that Apple's making these days have like some sort of flat panel screen, LED screen or LCD screen, and the question that comes up is, how do I clean those? So over the years I've been researching this a fair bit, and I've kind of found a method that's worked really well for me. I'm sure this will be a topic that might be debated a little bit in terms of the best method, but this is definitely the way that I've found that works out the best. So there's all kinds of different cleaning products on the market. One of the more popular ones is iClear, and a company called iClear. It comes with a certain cloth and a cleaning solution. I'm not saying anything bad about those. Those are actually good, especially if you start to get like some stubborn marks, like something really kind of dirty or sticky on your screen. But for the most part, for just general maintenance cleaning, everybody's got one of these screens. After a certain amount of time, you start to get dust on them, you get fingerprints on them, and you just kind of want a regular way to clean these. This is the sort of the best way that I've found to clean these products. So the first thing is the type of cloth used to clean, and what I have is I've gone to a local sort of buy and large type store and picked up 2 microfiber cloths. So specifically picking up, you'll need 2 of them. And these microfiber cloths, they're really soft to the touch. They're made with fibers that are micro, and I don't know how clear you can see that, but it's really soft. And you don't want to use like a paper towel, any sort of paper-based product that they'll have to some certain extent little hard bits and pieces of them that could damage and scratch your screen. So you want to use something really soft. This is like a lint-free microfiber cloth. I've got 2 of those, and I bought those at my, as I said, my local buy and large store for it was about $5. So they're fairly inexpensive, and that's pretty much all you need. The rest is just going to be with water. The other important step on cleaning the products is to make sure when you're cleaning the screen that it's room temperature, that it's been off for a while. You don't want to try and clean a screen that's warm at all, because for some reason anytime the screen's warm it kind of starts to streak a little more. So you want to make sure that the screen is nice and cool at room temperature. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to get one of the towels nice and damp. So get the water going nice and warm. You want to use nice and almost hot water. You don't want to use cold water. The kind of warm water is good for kind of breaking up the fingerprints and whatnot. So go ahead and get one of the towels all wet there. And then you want to wring it out enough so that it's not, dripping. You don't want to drip all over your iMac screen and get water in your logic board or on your MacBook and your keys or anything like that. So you want to really wring it out so that there's no excess water dripping off the towel, but that it's still nice and damp. So that's step number 1. So as you can see here, here's my MacBook Pro, and it's got lots of yucky fingerprints on there for other people touching my screen, one of my biggest pet peeves in life. Anyway, so I get the towels already. Now this is my damp one here, and I like to have them kind of nice and folded up, ready to go there. And as you can see, there's sort of fingerprints on there, so I'll just set this down right here. You can kind of see the fingerprints, and I'll grab one of the cloths, and then again, you don't want the cloth any too damp so that it's dripping. It's just kind of nice and damp there, and kind of just go in a horizontal fashion. Again, my screen has been turned off for a long time, so it's not warm at all. So, and then you just kind of wipe back and forth there. Kind of use the soft edges of it, and just give it a nice kind of wipe back and forth. Then right away, while it's still damp, take the dry cloth and just really kind of lightly go back and forth. And oops, turn the screen on there. Go back and forth again. Just kind of flip it over, keep a nice dry sort of side, and go back and forth. And then there you have an absolute pristine, beautiful screen with no scratches or anything on there. So as I said, I've been doing it for sort of a really long time, this method, and it just gets the screens nice and clean. If there's any sort of fingerprints on there, even a little bit of tough stuff, automatically comes off and makes your screen look nice. So this works great for MacBook and MacBook Pro screens. It also, I've got my Apple TV hooked up to my television, my Panasonic as well too, and it works great for that as well too. Screen's not too dirty right now. I like to do this probably every 3 or 4 weeks, and it's not abrasive to the screen at all. So again, you take the microfiber cloth that's nice and damp with warm water, and just kind of go back and forth. The screen's been turned off for a while, so it's not warm at all. So you can even do kind of a little bit of the edges with the bezel as well here. So just kind of go back and forth, and it's a little damp, but then take the dry one, kind of use a nice soft edge, and just really lightly kind of go back and forth to dry it off. Not too much pressure, and then just flip it over again so I've got a nice dry soft surface there. Helps to have long lanky arms. And just once more, flipping it over so it's nice and dry, not too hard, just slightly, and it's getting nice and smooth like butter. So there you go. I don't know if you can see from here, but no sort of like streak marks on it or anything. It's just nice, clean, and crispy looking image. The last sort of tip I want to give is the new iMacs have, the previous gen and the current generation have sort of a glass cover over top of them, and once in a while you can get sort of little bits of dirt or dust in behind them. So how do you clean that? Well, if your machine's under Apple Care, I don't suggest you doing anything to yourself. You want to bring it to your local authorized Apple dealer, service center, and have them sort of look at that. But if your machine is out of warranty, then it's not such a big issue. But one little trick you can do, I mentioned the little sort of suction cup that you use for the GSP that hangs, GSP, yeah, go GSP, GPS that hangs up on the window. You can use these suction cups to kind of get off the glass and clean behind there. So I'll show you how you do that on my iMac. My iMac's still under warranty, so I'm not actually going to clean the screen or anything like that. I feel comfortable doing this in warranty, as I used to be an Apple tech back in the day. But anyway, so with a little suction cup, you just go into the sort of top corner and apply some suction to it. And it's a good idea to use sort of lint-free gloves so that you're not getting any fingerprints or lint and dust in behind the screen. So just apply that, and then you can give it just a little bit of a pull. And these glasses have actually little magnets around the edge. I don't know how those magnets work. But anyways, these magnets connect via the magnets behind the screen. So you just pull it out. There's kind of a bit of a lip on the bottom here, so you can kind of rest it there. And then you can take off the glass and put it somewhere safe. And then use kind of the same method to, you want to make sure that the microfiber cloth is not dripping in there or anything, but you can use kind of the same method to clean in behind the glass. But mine's just clean. I actually just had my screen serviced and replaced. And on these little guys, there's these little sort of tabs right here. If you can see that right there. So the tabs just kind of line up back over top there again. And set up like so. And try not to get your mitten caught in behind there. But when you put it back on, like so, hold on 1 second there. You don't want to get your little finger caught in actually. And then that just attaches back again. Undo the suction cup, and then you can have a nice clean screen behind the glass as well too. Okay everyone, so that's pretty much our show for today. One final tip on these cloths is to keep them clean. You want to put them through the washing machine with just hot water. You don't want to use like a laundry detergent or especially like a fabric softener. That kind of those kind of items will get into the cloth and cause streaking, and we don't want streaking. So hopefully you got some good tips on cleaning your MacBook Pro and your iMac and iPad screens and your iPhone screens. It pretty much works for all types of screen surfaces. It's not using any sort of chemicals or anything like that, and creates a nice sort of streakless clean. And thanks for tuning into this week's podcast. We'll hope to see you for next one. And until then, everybody have a safe and happy holidays.